Frame up two.
Let's go to Brian Fantana,
Give me a tighter one on
live
two.
on the scene with a Channel 4 News exclusive. Brian?
And to watch. The mood is tense. I have been on some serious reports, but nothing quite like this. Ching King is inside right now. I tried to get an interview with him, but they said, nope, you can't do that. He's a live bear. He will literally rip your face off. Hey, you're making me look stupid. Get out here, panda jerk.
Great story. Compelling and rich. Well, that's going to do it for all of us here at Channel 4 News. You stay classy, San Diego. I'm Ron Burgundy.
Damn it! Who typed a question mark on the teleprompter? For the last time, anything you put on that prompter, Burgundy will read.
I have some information that you can choose to use or not use. Up to you. Ron Burgundy will read anything that is put on that teleprompter. And when I say anything, I mean nah.
Arnold Q1.
After the photo mat was destroyed, the bear scampered back into the woods.
Apparently, he wasn't too happy with his color prints.
From the entire Channel 4 News team, I'm Veronica Corningstone.
And I'm Ron Burgundy. Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
What in the name? No!
Nobody talks about my city that way. Ron Burgundy's ass is grass.
Nice work, everyone. Sharp broadcast. Really good. Everyone on the floor as well. Really a lot of hustle. I liked it.
Dump out.
Hello, Edward.
Ron, I've got to fire you.
Well, I've got to fire you. Bing, bong, bong. You're fired, Ed.
Do you even know what you just said? Oh, great Odin's raven.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
It jumped up a notch.
It did, didn't it?
Yeah, I stabbed a man in the heart.
I saw that. Brick killed a guy. Did you throw a trident?
Yeah, there were horses and a man on fire, and I killed a guy with a trident.
Brick, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. You should find yourself a safe house or a relative close by. Lay low for a while, because you're probably wanted for murder. I'm proud of you fellas. You all kept your head on a swivel, and that's what you gotta do when you find yourself in a vicious cockfight.
Can you believe Mantooth and the whole Channel 9 Evening News team? Where's your mommy? Someone's got to change your diapers. I'm telling you, this Corningstone business is really hurting our rep.
I know exactly what you mean, Brian. Every newsman in this city's laughing at us. And I don't like it.
I don't like the put-downs.
We're gonna do something about it. It is time to put an end to this. Because last time I looked in the dictionary, my name's Ron Burgundy. What's your name?
Brian Fantana.
Champ kind.
Brian Fantana.
No, you're Brick. I'm Brian.
Why don't you go back to your home on Whore Island?
That's right. In the meantime, you gotta keep your head on a swivel when you're in a vicious cockfight. All right. That's it, folks. Let's go. Good evening. I hope I can be heard and hope that I can hear you guys. I'm Lorenzo, and this is my comic son Marcus. And every Wednesday we're here to do don't fuck with me. do this live stream called an NCBD New Comic Book Day live stream, and it's brought to you by the Alternative City Shop. I not only love reading indie comics, but I've self-published several indie comics of my own. You can find them on my Alternative City Shop, which has a link below this video. There, you'll find, along with my comics, t-shirts, stickers, and now you can pick up digital comics, including Ninja Bunny Assassin #1 and #2, which are both out of print. You find pins and magnets that are called CBOs, or comic book originals, which are buttons, magnets, and pocket mirrors that I make from superhero comic books. Believe it or not.
I believe it.
All right. So we're going to try something. We're going to try the new beta version of the streams of the comments being on the screen. Has anybody tried that yet?
Oh, I haven't even heard about this.
No, maybe just started today. I don't know.
Look at that. Hey.
I can't see them for shit, but there they are. I'm glad y'all can see them. If you have a giant color TV at
They're
home.
on screen with us. It started late, so we'll start at the top since we're doing that.
Start at the top.
The lovely Miss Janet is here, so I do think everything's going to be A-okay tonight. What up, Miss Janet? Good to see you.
Sir.
My Discord homie, Travis, aka TM Nerdy, aka Man on the Run.
And on the run
from the Mounties. What's up, TM? Good to see you, my man. My flavored whiskey brother, 80s guy, is here. I'm trying to get 80s guy to hit me with the betting picks, but he's not plugged into Discord like I need him to be. I'm trying to get those. We're trying to win together. Let's do this. What up, 80s guy? Good to see you. My homie, 90 miles from Cuba, aka 90 miles from comics, aka Chad, is here. What up, Chad? With the hold me now. What's up? I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, I said that.
Okay. And we have Larry Love here with us tonight. So the quiet storm is upon us, also known as
Larry Love. Yes, the quiet storm is upon us. He is playing the hits for your listening pleasure.
If you, off the top of your head right now, you're starting Quiet Storm tonight. It's starting right now. What song are you playing first on the Quiet Storm? Everybody in the chat, feel free to answer this question. What song are you playing first on the Quiet Storm? I already know what I'm playing.
Luther Vandross. I forgot the name of that song. That one. Yeah, I forgot the name of that. That Luther song that you all know. Yes, that one.
That's not enough. I don't know which one that is.
All right. Hey, pick it's like a Sade, Pick a Luther song, pick a Sade song. They're all good,
Oh, Pearls by Sade is a great choice. For mine, for whatever reason, New Edition, Can You Stand the Rain? That's how we're starting off the slow jams. You can't go wrong with that one. Pearls is a great choice, though. Sade, you never. Maybelline. Am I saying that right? Maybelline?
By Chuck Berry?
Yeah, I feel like I'm
saying
that.
Be true. Maybelline. Why don't you be true?
By Janet. Funny How Times Fly by Janet Jackson. I don't think I know that one. Oh, I love my favorite Janet Jackson song would belong on the Quiet Storm, which is That's the Way Love Goes.
Oh goodness.
That song is so perfect. I love that song. It's so good. Plus, that takes me back to being a kid for sure. Broadcasting live from Horror Island. Oh my goodness gracious, Lord of mercy. Okay, getting back to it though. We got the homie Swords Forge in the house. What up, Swords Forge? Thanks for joining us tonight. We appreciate you as always. Jenny is here, the woman with the inside track on the green woman. Thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate you so much. Willie Survive is here joining us. Been a minute since we've seen Willie.
Hey, what's up, Willie?
Thank you so much for joining us, homie.
Oh, so good to see you, sir.
Don't do it, man. Not with that money.
Not with that money. What up, Willie? Good to see you, homie. Like I said, took a few days off, been taking a whoop. Okay, so I feel you. You gotta play it smart, 80s guy. I get you on that one. But yeah, we had a few picks. We had Pearls by Sade from Larry, Maybelline from Ethan. Funny How Times Fly by Janet, which I'm gonna have to look that one up. 80s guy comes in with Blame It on the Rain.
Oh, is that
yeah.
Vanilli.
Blame it on the stars that didn't shine. I love that song. That was a banger, dog.
Whoever was singing that song, it was good.
for Slow Jams, Roni. I'm assuming that's Bobby Brown. That's a banger right there. Lady in Red is a spectacular song. Who is that? It was like Chris
Lady. Yeah,
Who sings that? Krista Berg or Chris? I don't even.
Ooh.
I made that name up, but I feel like that's who sings it.
That's a very 80s sounding name to to say I've
Yeah.
sung that song. So yes, it's pretty more better I
I
could do.
love that.
I remember the song.
I'm gonna have to put on my own little quiet storm before we go to bed. Wake up the missus. Oh, look at that. I nailed it. Christopher. These names be coming out of nowhere. I have no idea where that name came from.
Krista Berg, yeah. Okay, well, wow, that's a man. 80s guy is a font of knowledge. You don't call me 80s guy for nothing.
You know, my music knowledge across many genres is pretty tight, but it shuts off about like 2005 or so. It's like nothing after that.
Lucky you. Man, mine shuts off after the Beatles broke up. I don't remember a lot of stuff since then.
Wicked Game by God, I'm blanking on his name. I actually know this one, but I'm blanking on it. Why am I blanking on it? He tried to kiss Cameron Diaz and it was ridiculous, and then Jim Carrey made fun of him.
We're at a award show or something?
Yeah, it was at the MTV Award. Chris Isaac, dang it. I was blanking on that one. I knew that one, but I couldn't pull it.
Cameron, like,
that's it.
Back it up. Back it up.
That song reminds me of my high school sweetheart.
Aw. Pleasant Storm.
Oh shit, my camera went crazy. Let's fix that.
Oh, we had enough of that stuff last week. Man, oh man. So have you seen? Oh, he's gone. He's back.
Yeah, my camera goes crazy sometimes for some reason.
Oh.
Have I seen what now?
Thunderbolts.
No, I still haven't seen Thunderbolts. I still haven't seen Starship Troopers. So
I saw a movie before you. I can't believe it.
Dude, I haven't. I went and saw Sinners for. Well, really, I have a crew of people that I go watch it with, and we just never got our schedule set up. And so when that fell apart, like it just haven't made it out yet. So, I definitely want to go see it.
Okay, you saw Sinners. You haven't seen Thunderbolts. Okay, yeah. I tell you, I don't know how you feel about it, but man, I'm not gonna, I'm not the spoiler guy, but I really liked it. I was gonna say I loved it, but that's almost too much for some people to handle. Like you say, you love something these days, like it was really enjoyable. I left out the theater. Like, that's awesome. That's
man,
awesome.
don't let people steal your joy, man. Who cares?
I'm not. I'm even going to watch the new Riri series, even though everybody is like rubbing salt already about it. It's already going to be a failure and all that stuff. No, you don't know that. Ryan Coogler's this thing, man.
I talked about this a little bit because the book hit the list on JP's show Monday night. But
I saw that.
If you watch the trailer, it looks kind of interesting. The trailer does.
Mm-hmm.
So the trailer has me hooked. Number 2. Ryan Coogler has attached his name, and I just came out of the theater watching Sinners, which is a show or a movie with levels to it, a movie that's rewatchable because you want to go back and get the levels to it that you missed the first time, with spectacular performance, all put together by Coogler from his mind. And now he's at least writing the first 2 episodes of this one, maybe more. So he's very much involved with this and put his name on it. And I think that this thing, maybe not, but it has a chance to be culturally significant, is what I said.
Yes.
And if this can be culturally significant to Black culture, and it can get Black culture behind it the way in which Sinners got it behind it, I think it could be something great. And I think it could be fun, and I hope that something like that happens, even if people outside of Black culture necessarily don't understand. I think it still could be a really dope thing. So I have hopes for it. We'll see how it goes. It feels like maybe the MCU is kind of turning things around.
I think it is.
Maybe they're figuring some things out. So fingers crossed. I will be plugged in on it, though. I may not even wait for the end. I may watch that one week to week, actually.
Yeah, I'm absolutely going to go on episode to episode. I forgot how soon it's coming out, but I'm hyped for it. There's no Tony Stark, he's gone in the MCU, so let's just get over that. And there's got to be another person in armor. It's probably not going to be Rhodey, because it may have another actor playing him before you know it, because they already changed him once. To have this Ironheart character, so what, it took 4 years to get made. It should happen, You can't have everything we want. We want everything right now when we want it, if not, fuck it, that kind of a thing. But I'm all hyped for it, and like you said, it could be culturally significant. That's a good. Is that the phrase you use? Culturally significant, or culturally? Yeah. So
I came up with that myself, guys.
Yeah, man.
Trademark. Don't even try and take.
I'm proud of you, son. Hooked as Juno. What's up? It's getting through this poverty rice and chicken dinner. Oh no. I'm sorry, you're not living in poverty, are you? I'm so sorry. Hope not. But rice and chicken is good food, though. I mean, even if it's not as fancy as you might want it to be. Yeah, rice and chicken a lot. Yeah. So there's that, and I think, man, I never want to talk about spoilers before, but I kind of do now because
It's been long enough. You can spoil it.
Oh, I'm not gonna. I know some people out there like me. It hasn't been on Disney Plus yet, and I haven't even seen the Brave New World yet. They did refer to that a little bit, but they didn't give any spoilers in the Thunderbolts. But man, other than the good feeling I got from just watching it, the whole take on mental health and all that, and the Sentry was good. The post-credit scenes, there's two of them. We'll stick around for both of us. One early one with the Red Guardian. It's kind of cute, but the one you really have to stick around for is the one at the end of all the credits. That is the one that just my jaw dropped a little bit. Like, yes. I'm not all I want to say about it, but man, you need to get that post credit scene and stick around for it. And I'm glad nobody spoiled it for me, because if they had, I would have already known. And to learn this information at the show, I was like, wow, this is totally worth me coming out to the theater at noon on a Tuesday to watch this movie. Awesome. Yes, Mojo, man. Yes. I love that. Love it. MCU is back. MCU is going. That's all I'm saying. Race out to the theater right now and watch it. Oh, Final Destination Bloodline. Oh, God Almighty. If I see that trailer one more time. I've seen that trailer and some other ones like several times. There used to be a time where you had to go to the theater to see trailers, but now there's this thing called YouTube that we're on. You get trailers all the time. Like, yeah, I've seen that. And now they get slick. They used to play the trailers, play the commercials first, and then the trailers. So they figure people are like not coming in until later because they try to miss the commercials. Not anymore. They're mixing the commercials in with the trailers. So we got you, motherfucker. We got you sitting down in your $20 seat, and we got you as a captive audience. You got to watch these ads, but they didn't ruin my joy.
I hate it. There's these two videos that AMC theaters always plays before the video. They play this Coca-Cola video ad, and then they play this AMC ad with Nicole Kidman. And I absolutely hate both of them so much. I've seen them so many times that I despise them. But you get first world problem.
First world problem. That's what I remind myself sometimes. Tony Todd. Who's Tony Todd again? I forgot. The name sounds familiar. Is it a real person, or it sounds like a comic character? Maybe it's a real person. I'm not sure.
What up to the homie Ben Compton? I'm looking it up.
Hey, what's up, Ben?
Oh, Tony Todd is the Candy Man. He died a while back. Yeah, he died in November.
The Candy Man?
Yeah, you don't remember that movie, Candy Man?
The guy who played Candy Man. Okay, right? Yeah. Okay. Wow. I remember the movie for sure. I remember the actor who played him, but man, good.
You didn't remember him dying and he died? Yeah, that was in November. I remember.
Yeah, I mean, that's so long ago, man. In my, I'm trying to remember. Who did we have as a guest on last week? Remind me again. I don't know. Keep on living, son. You'll get to that point too. So.
He was in the movie. That's why you said it. What movie was he in? Was he in? He was in one of the trailers. That's what it was, right? So his last movie was one of the trailers. Yeah, that's what it is.
The new Final Destination.
Yeah. He has a part in it.
Gosh. And I Know What You Did Last Summer. Is that the one that they keep playing too? That trailer? Because I think they had the original star of that at the end of the trailer.
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Jennifer Love Hewitt. Yes, she was in this.
You remember the TV show that made her famous?
Party of Five. Party of
Yeah, that's what it was. Party of Five. What was the dude on that show that got famous too? I never actually watched that show
either. I just like the chicks on there. I don't remember.
Oh, that's right. Nev Campbell was on that show.
Nev Campbell and Jennifer Love Hewitt were on there.
Yeah,
Really?
Nev Campbell. I love Nev Campbell so much. Oh.
Jennifer Love Hewitt played a psychic at one point. I want to say she had like some kind of super psychic powers, and she was on this show. I can't remember what it was called. I'm sure somebody out there remembers it, but I remember that being one thing where I watched that more than I did the Party of Five thing. But she's in the I Know What You Did Last Summer movie too. So yeah, that's kind of like. I don't know. I never did care for those movies and the Final Destination movies and I Know What You Did Last Summer movies and all that stuff. It's like the teens getting knocked off one at a time. It's like something you watch at home if nothing else is on. You got a bottle of wine and a pizza and a bottle of wine. I don't know. She could see ghosts. Yes, Ben Compton. That is correct. And I forget what it was called, but damn it, it's like one of those things. It's the computer is searching for the file right now, and it'll pop up probably later on after the show is over. Ding! Oh, that's it. Yeah. Party of Five cast. Oh, look at Jenny Meldrum. Party of Five cast Scott Wolf, who is now playing some doctor in some drama. That's what you sound like me. Yeah, that some doctor in that thing that we watch. Yeah. True Calling. Yes, her name was True. I think that was her. Yeah, I think there was another one too, with another girl in there that did similar things, but it did knockoffs of the same show as they still do, But True Calling, yeah, because her friend got killed in one of the last episodes, and she came to visit her. It was like, oh wow, she was just on here, and it was like a big thing. Spoiler, by the way. Anywho, reminiscing about old TV shows and all that stuff. I guess that's all I got, man. I watched you guys on FOC and Chill. I was lurking. I missed the JP show, but I watched the replay, so that's why I caught you talking about Riri. But I was lurking last night. I saw you guys talking about Two Truths and a Lie. After Two Truths and a Lie was over, I checked out after that. But you had me on the floor, like laughing at like Madam checking in with and the horror and the shock on her face at Cliff and his sex exploits. It was just priceless.
Cliff is on a cliff.
Cliff is hilarious. Cliff is hilarious. Madam with her fancy pants flask, because she sips it and watches everything and just trips out on it. I see you guys have a lot of fun on there. You kids.
You never know what's going to happen week to week. It all depends upon who clicks that link. Maybe someday it'll be Lorenzo that clicks that link. We'll see.
Man, I swear the screen is so crowded. I just enjoy you guys performing. I couldn't add anything to that.
All right, next week I'm clearing it out. I'm only sending you.
No. You'll clear the floor. Isolation.
Nobody else can join. We'll just sit there and wait for you. Okay.
One-on-one. Oh, they'll be good and pissed at me. No. Heather Thomas from The Fall Guy. My favorite was Janet from Three's Company. Yeah, Janet from Three's Company. And more so even than Chrissy, who was only for like one season. I mean, is that what Ghost Whisperer was? Ghost Whisperer. That's what, because True Calling was a different show. That was with another girl who name slips my mind right now. Yeah, Ghost Whisperer, I think, was the name of that show. Correct. Man, Jenny's all over it. Man, she's like Chloe on 24. She's getting all that stuff down. Heather Thomas from The Fall Guy. Yep.
Remember, we were talking about celebs passing away. George Wendt. Norm from.
Did George Wendt pass away recently?
You hadn't heard? You hadn't heard that? Yeah, he just passed away. Today, this morning I heard. Yeah.
See, every week on Friday, that's how sad my elderly life is. I watch this this legacy video of all the people the celebrities that died, and Janet laughs at me like, "Oh God, why are you watching this stuff again?" But I don't know who's dead. Otherwise, it's one of those things. Yeah, Norm. Yeah. No shit. Every one of them.
Yeah, all-time iconic character, all-time iconic actor because of that character. I went back. It's been a few years now. It's probably been almost 8-10 years. But I went and watched chronologically every single episode of Cheers, and that shit holds up. It is a spectacular show, and one of the ways in which it's spectacular is that you can watch it in 2025, and it is just as good. And I mean that, dude. It's really just as good. There was lots of times where I was like, wow, I didn't even know they had this kind of humor back then, but of course they did. So
Yeah. I mean, it does hold up. You're right. I mean,
it really does.
People hanging out and having a good time is always going to be a thing. I think,
Yeah.
friends hanging out, and then that's what's that, where everybody knows your name, So, yeah. Just enjoy your beer, man. One last beer. Let's hoist one up for Norm, man. One last one, Good old Norm, man.
I shared a couple of Norm clips on Instagram on my stories. So if you're looking for Norm stuff, check those out. Great show. Go back, watch it. I don't know where it's available. I watched it when it was on Netflix. I don't think it's still on Netflix, but great show.
I liked Cheers, and I didn't watch because I didn't watch it regularly. But whenever I did catch an episode, because it was on like sometimes one of those shows that's on every day on somebody's channel. You can catch an episode any time of the day, anywhere in the world. So every episode I would catch would be a good one. So I would just learn the characters, and that's how I really got into it. When Frasier became a show, I actually liked that even better. Which is weird because Frasier
better than Cheers.
Because they developed Frasier was kind of a character. I mean, a caricature, I should say. He wasn't really developed that well. He had a overbearing wife named Lilith, and he was this psychiatrist who was haughty and all that. But then they got really into him on the show with his dad, who was nothing like him. His brother, who was almost exactly like him, and the Bras and the other girl on there whose name is I thought that was plus it took place in Seattle, which I'm end up living pretty much next door to, so kind of prophetic for me. But you didn't like the Frasier show.
I never even gave it a chance, so I can't even speak on it.
Really? Yeah, and that's one thing that I'll catch it in reruns now, and it's kind of like the All in the Family. Because Archie Bunker was always, he used to be racist and all that jazz, but he was always the butt of the joke. And that's what I always got, I enjoyed it because they never made him the hero, I mean, even today's world, he'd be the hero of the show. I don't know. But back then it was like, and same
that's an idea. I should go find some Archie Bunker clips and share them on Instagram. I bet they go viral.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for real. Now there was a man out to my own heart right there.
This man's spitting.
No, right. No, you've missed the point horribly. That's not what they intended at all for this show. Oh, gosh. Oh, watch the ending. It's all about love. Yeah.
Space Case. That was one of the clips I shared on Instagram, actually, the one you're talking about.
Yeah, it was just one of the factors. Fun fact for Star Trek Deep Space Nine fans, the character that hangs out in Quark's bar named Mom is an homage to Norm. Okay.
I don't think I knew that.
Norm. Okay. Oh, wow. Wow. I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Shout out to the homie Perry Comics on his way to watch Mission Impossible, supporting our theaters, and also taking time
out already.
Taking time to support indie comic book and review.
Yes. Oh man, yeah. Thank you for doing that. Mission Ridiculous. I tell you, that's another trailer they showed too. Of course, with Tom Cruise has got to be like 70 now, and he's still doing his own stunts. Man, he's just he's just relentless. Why you?
Well, I think he's actually. Oh, he's watching the old one. Oh, I thought he was going to one. Never mind. I take all that back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Fraser was a very different show. Yeah, it was a very different show.
But, is that he's probably doing that for his channel? So if you like watching reaction videos, definitely check out Perry Comics. He's got 150,000 subs. So if you're into that thing, he knows what he's doing over there. Definitely check him out.
He knows what he's doing.
His channel is almost as good as my channel.
Daphne. Yes. As Daphne is, he ends up marrying Bridget's brother. I reached a new what's this? I reached a new one in 1 to 2 years. Hey, you never know. Archie Bunker stifled either. That's right. Back in the old days, you could just tell your wife to shut the fuck up. Stifle yourself there. Yeah, oh my God. That's certain things are different now, but might be coming back into style. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know.
Come on, Perry. I'm trying to say nice things about you, Perry. Come on, man.
I'll let the man be self-deprecating. He's humble. I am humble.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Oh, I mean, oddly enough, there are no green characters in the movie Thunderbolts. They're all regular people for most, except for Bob. Bob is the only one who's got superpowers, and he's got really, really good superpowers. Who sent you, Bob? Nobody. You guys were sent? My favorite line. Oh, that's so good. Such a good movie, The Thunderbolts it is. And you've heard the whole thing about the name and all that, right? That's been spoiled already, right?
Yeah, New Avengers. Yeah, that's been everywhere.
That's why the New Avengers was trending for a while. The new the first issue of the New Avengers, I should say. But
the app spoiled that one.
The app totally spoiled that, But thank God they didn't spoil that last credit scene. That's all that matters, man. Such a good movie, the Thunderbolts. And they worked that whole name into the ending as well, which is very cool. 1 in 25 by what's her name again?
Marguerite Sauvage.
You make it bigger.
I love that. It's like a watercolor style, like kind of a peach Momoko-ish. But yeah, I'm a sucker. I was a hopeless romantic as a kid, so I really plugged in on their relationship. It was something I really enjoyed.
I know, Perry. Am I right? All right. A woman knew a pleasure. She stayed in it. Damn it.
Janet. Get him under control. The last thing you want to do is have your man talking to Perry Comics. Next thing you know, he'll be listening to Andrew Tate podcasts. You don't want that.
Guys found footage shows Chuck Norris used a stuntman for his crying scene. Oh, even onions couldn't make him cry. You just have to use a stuntman. Come in, I'm too much of a man to cry. Damn it.
Were you able to get your books? This is the first Wednesday in a long time I got mine. Sorry to interrupt.
Is it? That's all of them right there? Hold it back up again. Let me see. That's probably double mine. So yes, I did get my books, but either I got I don't think I was shorted, but I think they were. I just for some reason this is a luck. Last week I had like 2 weeks worth, so it was a good thing I didn't have that many this week. But yes, now that you mention it, as long as you no, I'm not that guy. Yes,
he does not, but that's probably only because he has no clue who Archie Bunker is. So you just ruined it by telling him. Now it's over.
Oh yeah, I know who Archie Bunker is.
No, I'm talking about Perry.
Perry. Is Perry cut from that cloth? I'm going to research Archie.
See, it's over now.
He's a guy. He's a man after my own heart.
It's over now. Here we go.
Front row. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and do the here we go. I'm stuck with this stupid thing now.
First time again.
Stop it. You sound like I'm a doddering old fool.
No, not that.
Oh no, of course not.
All right.
Control. Turn on the lights. As Teddy would say. He says turn off the lights though, so I'm doing the opposite. All right. From the shop. Ultimates. Number 11? 12. Make it 12. I'm always one behind. Ultimates number 12. Got to catch up on these two. Luckily, these books are really easy to catch up on most of the time. The Ultimate books, that is. Don't you know? This is the B cover of Out of Alcatraz #3. That was part of What's Good last week because, man, it's just an awesome book. Some stuff as the worm has turned in this story. If you're reading it, you know what I'm talking about. Last week's penultimate book is Robo Wolf.
Oh, he got it. Nice. I'll be right back.
Okay, the only one in the shop. So to say this is underordered and nobody knows what the hell this is, it might be an understatement. But it's definitely probably headed for some kind of a What's Good or a review or something like that because it looks pretty awesome. Looks pretty awesome. It's from Dark Horse. Very, very indie and very retro. All things that I love. The last one from the shop, 4 books. This might be a personal low right here. Not counting that one free comic book day one I got. This is the 1 for 25 for Exquisite Corpses, #1. Got it for a very, very fair $10 for the 1 for 25. Good looking out. I appreciate you, Frank. You're an amazing guy. Oh, well, look at this. You say that, Ethan? You just read it, and it is indeed. Oh, man. Good call. Penultimate book streak continues. Good. I do want a Robo. I mean, yeah. I bet that it looks good. Looks very. Oh, everyone loves Scooby. Scooby impressions are okay. I'm going to research Archie Bunker. Oh man, I tell you. All right, but some stuff I picked up from my comic shop that came last week or this week, a little before for Wednesday, was More Fun number 73. Now, I want to say this is the first appearance of Green Arrow. I think it's Green Arrow. Yeah, first appearance of Green Arrow in this one. The Spectre's already appeared. This is, I forget what number of No Fun the Spectre's first appearance is, but More Fun premiered a lot of books, premiered a lot of characters, among them the Spectre and Dr. Fate, I want to say, and as well as Green Arrow. You probably
not surprised. Not surprised you had that one.
Oh yeah, you know I love my reprints, especially the DC.
Gotta have the classics, yeah.
Gotta have them, especially the DC prints, which are made with newsprint the way God intended. This one also came from my comic shop. I'm going to read this one too, because it looks very interesting. Don't know the creative team that well. Blood and Thunder. This woman has this gravity-defying red hair, and she has a talking gun. So I don't know which is more interesting, the hair or the gun, but they both are. They could be very, very, very interesting aspects to her character.
Is that the Kirkman? Or
this is under his Skybound imprint, but he's not writing it. Oh yeah, he is. He does have a hand in it, but Sereno is I think writing it, and Sue is drawing it. I think Kirkman is probably like maybe he helped plot it or something like that. So he's involved in it, and it's on his imprint. I just see a Phil.
Shout out to the homie Phil.
There you go, Phil. What's happening? I know that. And that's Bobby D. Bobby
just said, "Hey, after you get done with Archie, go check out Fred G."
Oh my God! Yeah, he's like the counterpoint to Archie. I look at some of the stuff on there.
That's the big. Oh.
I mean, he did some funny stuff, man, but some of the stuff on there just would not fly today.
That means Perry's gonna love it.
He's gonna love it. Oh yeah, I mean, I look at stuff now. Like I was watching, laughing, like, "Ooh, man, that was a joke back then, huh?" Yeah, okay, and I laughed at that stuff, but I just didn't know any better. This is one that we talked about for a minute. Don't Run with Scissors, another King Spot joint. And this is the closest thing to a good book, other than, of course, Mark Spears' Monsters, that I've seen on King Spot. I mean, I read a few things from them and by that publisher. Yeah, okay, some of them not so good at all. But this is even though the art may be questionable for some, I really love that the weird style, man. I mean, it's just such a it looks primitive and almost I don't know what you would call it, but it's cool. It's cool. You can tell they have a good understanding of the form, and they're just doing their thing in their style.
I stole one from my wife.
What you steal? Kind of dry?
Jenny asked what I was drinking.
Is that ginger ale?
Yeah, zero sugar gin. It's nice. It's actually pretty good. So I'm
What's
still.
the sweetener? Are they using aspartame, or are they using stevia, or
zero sugar? Where do I find that at?
maybe not required to tell what they what they use as a sweetener.
Total sugar 0.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No sugar in there.
I'm sure there's something bad in there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. My mind is not zero sugar, but it's like 5 grams. It's like really low for any kind of a drink. I think it has like an aspartame, but what is that? Black pepper, a little bit of cane sugar, erythritol.
That looks like old people drink.
Like what?
Looks like some old folks drink.
You just don't know no better, do you? You don't know any better. We talked about this is a very good drink here. This is a cola flavored.
What, dude? You bought that at Walgreens or CVS. Come on, don't lie.
Walgreens ain't got nothing like this. This is like
Janet's at home, Mark.
I know, right? Ah, God, oh mercy. Yes. Oh,
Mike,
what you drinking?
Mike Bradley in the house. What up?
Hey, Mike, I didn't see you there, sir. How you doing?
My cam's off because I'm eating, but I'm here.
Okay, as long as I can still hear you. Are you out there, son? I can't hear you. It's all getting dark. I've seen the tunnel.
A little behind schedule tonight.
Oh, okay. Well, you got to multitask out here, man. We got to do those things, As you know, I am one of the few people. There's not a lot of demand for this this timeless. I look on my comic shop, and a lot of people are ordering this, but I'm still a sucker for it.
Not as much hype this time around, huh?
Not as much, yeah. Maybe it'd be a lesser print runs and less stuff ordered. They'd be more valuable at some point. I don't know. I just like them. I just like compile them all. I probably don't have all of them, but I probably had a lot of them for damn sure. This is I don't even know what the fuck this is. I forgot to mark it. That's the only bad thing about it. You got to take it out of the bag to tell what book it. This is some book here. I don't know what it is, but Miss Marvel is on it, or Captain Marvel. Yes, she is now.
Looking sexy.
Looking sexy, Captain Marvel. Oh, Captain, my Captain. This is Tiger. I know for sure. Don't know what book it is, but this is also came.
What do you call her?
This is Tigra, isn't it?
Tigra? Oh, okay.
No, I don't know what book she's in.
Oh.
What book this is that I'm holding right now, but it's definitely Tigra on the cover. Sometimes they'll have the red Marvel logo up there, which is fine, but it looks a lot better without anything, just the art. That's it. It's fine.
Has she ever had her own book?
Probably. Because was she originally the cat? I think she was the cat originally. She was the cat, and then she all of a sudden became Tigra. She grew fur and shit like that. But y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Tigra was originally the cat.
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's like it's so funny knowing the story behind that. The cat was actually a creation of Stan Lee. Stan Lee, talk about the days of Mad Men. Stan Lee was not really a great writer and creator of female characters, as many men back in those days were. All of his women were just like, the housewife who were just like useless, like the women in the old time movies that would always run in high heels and fall down when the monster was coming after them. Anyway, the cat was created like she was this great. That was supposed to be like a diversity creation, creating the cat.
That was for you, Janet.
Oh God. Oh, she did have a miniseries. Yes. Yeah, they always float the miniseries out there. just to see if there's any bites. Sometimes several miniseries. Oh man, Jenny, you talking about Max Headroom? Oh my God. Oh, Max Headroom. God, that was the thing that I loved when it came out. It only ran like for 10 episodes, maybe, but I love that shit. All the shit that I love gets canceled. There was I forget the name of the character, the name of the actor that played him, but this guy that's like his essence was trapped inside of a television because he hit his head on this crossbar, and long story, but look up Max Headroom. It was definitely fun back in the day. Looking back on it now, I've got some bootleg copies I occasionally watch, and it didn't age as well as I thought it was, but a lot of stuff doesn't, so it was fun back then though. Last thing is this is the thing I was hoping to get, and I thought I'd be priced out of the market because it was a 1 in 100. This is Ultimate Wolverine #2, the 1 in 100 cover with Colossus, with Ultimate Colossus on there, and I thought this is just an amazing cover. I'd never be able to get this. It's just so awesome. I got it for like less than $20, I want to say. Like,
oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, they're calling it a 6.0, but it looks great to me. Maybe there's like something on the back or something like that. But I just wanted it for the front cover. I was gonna send it in and try to get a 9.8 or anything for it. I love that cover.
I am curious what makes it a 6.0 because it looked good from the front.
I know they very often undergrade their books, which I love because you never like, you said this was a 9.2 and this is barely a 6.0, but they often undergrade, and sometimes you get like a near mint, almost for fines. Or that's what I love about one of the things I love about my comic shop. Love the mini was oh my God. She-Hulk was only created so they could just have a She-Hulk. They thought that somebody might make a female Hulk. They wanted to make damn sure that they had the She-Hulk whenever somebody thought of one. So they want to make, and she was thrown together like, let's just create this cousin, this heretofore unmentioned cousin, who was a lawyer. And she gets a blood transfusion, and she comes to She-Hulk. She runs around and grunts a lot. The end, you're welcome. So that's how the She-Hulk came to be. And
it does sound like a terrible origin, huh? Origin.
I guess. I mean, it could be worse. I mean, I've seen more nonsensical origins, but they've developed her character more. But I think that's why she's struggled, because they've been kind of like building the airplane in the air. They didn't really have anything. Well, they got the She-Hulk. What are we going to do with her? Okay, so they kind of like, Jen Walters have been like developing over the years, and now they've taken the kind of they've always had kind of a comedic, slant with her. Now they've kind of leaned into it, with the whole breaking the fourth wall and all that stuff. So, yeah, first appeared. She-Hulk first appeared on Benny Hill. I'm not sure if he's even joking. It might be true. I'm not sure. Oh my God, Benny Hill. Talk about inappropriate. Whew, that kind of stuff wouldn't happen today. It was hilarious now, but I still watch it though, confidentially, when I can find it on TV. All right, because usually we'll find it on TV.
Well, there's a skit with the Hulk woman. I see it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow! And Marvel didn't sue him for copyright infringement. That's crazy. They're so litigious. All right, so hope dinner was good. Good to see you wash it down with that sugar-free ginger ale. Oh man, you still
on the breadstick.
Oh man, that's a big ass breadstick, yo. That's not a stick, that's a slab. It's a slab.
That's what she said.
Hey. I know, right? Hey. Oh, there it is. Ramsey. Thank you very much. All right,
Thank you very much. We'll be here all night.
That's right. Alas, I will be here all week. All right, so assume you don't have anything for what's good. I'm just gonna jump on into that.
No, I got a breadstick for what's good. This breadstick is
good. Is there butter on that breadstick?
Probably.
I don't know. I'm a man. I just grab shit and start eating. Food. All right. All right, that's good. What's good? That's right. My son, the man's man. All right. Move on. That's right. You woman, come here. All right. So, here comes the what's good. Y'all. I think I did. Yeah. All right. So people send me a lot of stuff. Much of it digital, files. It's cool. For a while I wasn't taking digital files because I thought I got a virus in my email once from that way.
I remember.
Yeah, I was like, no, never again. 9/11, never again, never forget. But now, I get them. But when someone sends me something that's tangible, like a book, I can hold in my hands and read, it always jumps to the front of the list. And I got one of those a couple of days ago. We went to the old mailbox and found this book here in the mailbox. And it's from a gentleman named Nathan Danilowitz, I want to say. Hope I'm not messing your name up, sir. And it's called Crocodile. And it's from the imprint that they have is TwainEnterprises.com. So you can I'll put that down in the description after the show. I meant to put it in before, but I'm always late for putting stuff like that in the description beforehand. Twain Enterprises and Orenthal Twain, who also sent me a book, is I guess the founder and the publisher of this enterprise here. And on the back, it's got the Dust Devil, which I also received a copy of from Mr. Twain, and the copies of a couple of variant copies of Crocodile. And Crocodile takes place in South Africa back in way back in 1927. And South Africa was a very different place. It's kind of the same place then, but what the hell? And this is kind of a cool cover too. And I look at it, it's like it looks like they're using either watercolor wash or an ink wash to do, maybe both, to do this these works. And this is a story of an expedition that's going to South Africa. There's 3 men in the car. One of them is a photographer. Is a photographer. The other one is his assistant or something like that. And the third man is the guide. He's like the native guide they always have like in these kind of things. And they're going into this to do some photography and some research of this reclusive tribe in South Africa. And there's one tale that this tribe tells about a man who fell into a body of water with a crocodile, and the crocodile dragged him away, and he escaped somehow, and he came back, and the fellow villagers thought that he was a ghost. They kind of shunned him at first, because they're like, oh, what? We saw you get eaten by the crocodile. What the hell? That's not you. That's some demon or something. So that's a story that they're telling on the way there. And when they get to the place, there's the natives, as he always call them, are hanging around. And when the guy says, "Hey, the chiefs have been expecting you, so come this way." So he takes the guy to meet the chief, and all the guys, the guide and his assistant, and all those folks to meet the chief. And weird things start to happen, and next thing you know, there's cannibalism involved. This is all kinds of stuff going on there, and the artwork in here. I guess some people might not think it's great, but I see a lot of good stuff going on here. Like this page here, that's a lot of work put into that ink wash right there. That's some good stuff. And this person has a really good sense of layout, and also the writing is really good. I'm assuming that Mr. Danilowitz did everything in here. So he's the writer and the artist here. And the story is solid. The story is really a good story. And the art is really executed well. And you can tell that he has a really good sense of how to make a comic book and how to frame it and do the pacing and all that stuff. Because this is something that I could see this at maybe Ape, the Alternative Press Expo, or the other indie press shows that indie comic shows that take place. I can see this doing very well there, and I'll leave a link down there where y'all can check this out if you're interested. It's called Crocodile, from Nathan Danilowitz, and I appreciate you. Thank you for sending me a copy of this book, and man, that's awesome.
That's what's up. Gotta love indie comics, and that looked indie AF.
That was indie AF and very well done, man. I tell you. The biggest books last week, well, one of the two biggest books last week, clearly was Battle Beast. I mean, I was thinking about doing a standalone review of Battle Beast, but shit just got behind and I just couldn't get it done. And I still may do it. I mean, you talking about doing a review of, what was that you were going to do a video about?
Beneath the Trees Nobody Sees was probably it, yeah.
Mm-hmm, yeah. So I feel like, man, it's so much easier just to do the thing on the live and then cut it out. But I really want to do a standalone for Battle Beast, but I'm still going to talk about it anyway because I think this was such a milestone. I may be overstating it, but
really, wow, okay.
I think the idea. I know the whole blind bag thing kind of grinds your gears a little bit. I know
a little bit. I'm good with it as a one-off, but I fear like, it's microtransactions, kind of a lottery thing that we see in gaming, and we're bringing it to comic books, and I'm a little wary of that, But it does. I mean, obviously, people got excited about it, so it was cool this one time. But like, what if this really becomes the thing? I guess I shouldn't worry about it. So.
This is a valid point. I mean, there's valid concern because this was done super well. They give you a $3.99. It was open order. They didn't have to jump through any hoops like fucking,
right, which is cool. Yeah,
you have to do any of that stuff. Anybody could have had them, $3.99 or as many as you want pre-order, and you're gonna get your money's worth. You're gonna get at least you're gonna get a number one copy of this book, some version of it. Or you're going to get an incentive, or you're going to get a 1 in 1,000, or you're going to get this other, a standalone book that's really cool, was worth more than $3.99. So you can't lose. You just can't you're like, oh man, I didn't get anything. I spent $4 and I got like a lump of coal or something. But it was great the way they did it. But I can totally see somebody else effing this up. I can see somebody else making them be like $10. And, you only get one per store or one per, you know what I mean? I can see somebody messing this whole idea up or just overdoing it to the point to where it's just not fun anymore. Because you overdo something, it's just not special. But
exactly
the way they did it, in fact, going all the way back to Skybound X number 25. This was from 2022, almost 3 years ago. This was a book that contained, I think I talked about it last week, but if I did, I apologize for repeating myself. This had like an 8-page story. And this is my first exposure to Battle Beast because I didn't catch the part. Maybe I did see him in the TV show, but maybe I haven't gotten that far yet. But I don't remember him. But I remember this 8-page story in this Skybound X that I probably bought for like $1, from Danger Room or somewhere, or from Gabby's, And I remember saying like, this is a fucking awesome character. Where has this character been? It's very simple. It's like, it's kind of like takes the whole Hulk smash thing and turns it on his head and just exaggerates it to death. All Battle Beast gives a damn about is battle and fighting. All he wants to do is kill people and engage in battle until one day he gets defeated and he's killed. I mean, it's just like, it's a death wish. And he just doesn't give a shit about anything else. In the first episode, of this 8-page, which they reprinted in the first 8 pages of this book, he's like kicking the shit out of some people Invincible himself and some other people in this universe, and he is disappointed that they were just not up to snuff. I mean, I'm disappointed. This was not a good day. I didn't get to kill or be killed today. So this was just not even in my league here. And he's returning to this spaceship, which he's commandeered and killed everyone on board. So he's now, this is his spaceship now, this giant fucking spaceship you see floating right there. And when he gets back, amidst all the bodies, there's an AI presence, and like he's like, who the hell is that? Who dares speak to me? And the AI says, it's me, the AI that runs the ship, and you killed everybody that I was quite fond of. So, but since you're very much of a violent individual, I guess I serve you now. So now this AI is working with him to find him places to go in the universe where he can engage in battle and one day meet his imminent demise. So that's where we go from there. And he gets to this one place in the actual Battle Beast #1, Invincible Universe Battle Beast, by the way, don't get it twisted. It's beautiful. This is so filled with, I mean, Ryan Ottley, God, Ryan Ottley is clearly my favorite comic book artist. I mean, I like a lot of people's art. Ryan Ottley he touches my, like, damn, if I could draw like Ryan Ottley. I love his fucking style, man. It's like, it's not photorealistic, but it's super realistic, and it's got a cartoonish kind of a twist to it, He uses the medium for what it should be, for where it works best. We can do anything we want in this comic book medium. We can just like make any kind of creature do any kind of thing. So why just make it photorealistic? Let's just stretch the reality of it, and that's what he does so well. So Battle Beast runs into this creature on this really weird planet where, he look like he's encased in a wall. Like, what the hell's going on with this guy? And the creature's trying to like, hey, let me out of this wall. Good things will happen. Of course, Battle Beast knows what's going to happen. He doesn't give a shit. He frees the creature, and the creature just like this. I tricked you. Now I'm gonna murder you now that you let me out. Like, dude, that's what I want you to do in the first place. Bring it on. And the battle, as you might imagine, it just, I don't want to give too much of that away, but man, it was just an epic, an exercise in Ryan Ottley's skill set. And like this one scene here where you just like smashing into the fucking thing's teeth. But this thing is like a Wolverine kind of a Project Weapon X kind of a thing. It grows everything back. So that's right. Bring it on, more. And that just escalates and escalates. And at the end, he, of course, is with these Battle Beasts. He comes out on top. But then there's a captive that he brings along board, which I think may play a part in upcoming issues as well. But I could be wrong. But I think the way they did that was pretty cool. So, man, to say that I love this, it's definitely an understatement. I'm down with this one. Love it, man. I mean,
everybody seems to have gotten one. I did not.
Oh man, you probably be able to get a second printing of that's coming out in a couple of weeks if you want. You get that one. But man, I expected this. Luckily, I was able to get some from the local LCSs because T-Fall let me down. But that's okay. That's okay. I've moved on. I'm not bitter. Not bitter party of one. But I was able to get a bunch, and it was all good. And it was Battle Beast is all that in a dime sack. All right. Next thing, as we all know, did you read this yet?
I have not. I've got to sit down and read that.
You got to, man. Don't let anybody spoil it for you either. It's
no, go ahead and spoil it if you're gonna talk about it.
Well, I'm gonna. Well,
no, don't change it because of me. It's my fault.
No,
I should have read it. Go ahead.
I never give spoilers anyway. So I'm just saying, like, just verifying that I never do it. What's this? Yeah, I never read much. Yeah, Bobby's in the same boat. Yeah, like, to get die cut cover, man. And Lobo and Battle Beast. There's a lot of Lobo in Battle Beast. I can see that. Yeah, that does. In many, it's a lot. I can see a lot of that. Yeah. So he was even a Battle Beast is maybe even a lower form, I'm thinking, because Lobo can actually. Well, I don't know. Because Battle Beast put together some pretty wordy sentences that sound hilarious, and it's just talking about him basically killing people. So it would be a great crossover. That was an idea right there. I love that, man. I was torn. Oh, anyway, Grommets wraps up, and I will say that. Look at you. How many? Is that the whole run right there?
Yeah. Obviously,
Yeah.
extra copies. I did get that Beyond Wednesdays variant.
Oh,
I don't
hold
know
up.
if you saw that. That's the number 7 Beyond Wednesdays variant.
I have not seen that one. No.
I love that Brett Parson art. But no, I have not read it yet. I need to sit down and read this. Dang it.
That's okay.
You reminded me, man. I completely forgot to read that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is my stack of grommets right here.
Stack of grommets. Yeah, I just found somebody on eBay was selling 2 copies of the #1 A cover. I think for like what was it like less than $20 including shipping.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap. It was way high for a bit, and it's come way down.
Yeah. I mean, the 1 in 15s are still doing well though. I mean, it's selling like double, at least triple.
Which one is that? The 7-Eleven one?
Yes, the 7-Eleven for #1. Yeah, the 7-Eleven for #1 is still last I checked was over $30. Yep. And then there's the Mrs. Robinson one that's doing quite well too. Yeah, the number 5, 1 in 10. You know, with
the one at the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that one. I didn't get that one. Dang it.
That's the only one. I didn't get a couple of the last ones. I think that one at the pool was one of the last ones I got, really 1 in 10s. But yeah, anyway, with grommets, man, grommets is this coming of age story that we've all talked about. And it was my favorite book of the year last year. And the way it ends, there's a possibility there could be more grommets to come.
I think there's a good chance of that. Yeah,
a very good chance of that. The artwork in this thing is what, not just what makes it, but it's like one of the story is great also, but the artwork is just like, it's like almost like a more detailed Archie or Mad Magazine kind of an art style. What's the guy that was it? Not Sam Jaffe, but I think what's the Sam? It's one of those guys that worked at the Mad Magazine. It's that kind of a style. Got a few like nods to like there's a Spider-Man poster on this wall here. They can get away with that. It's just pretty funny. And the ending is so cool. It kind of leaves you hanging, but I love it. I love the way it ends, and it's just like I imagine it being like a TV series ending like that. And man, get this. I'm sure now that number 7 has finally come out, they probably got a trade coming out. So you didn't get any of the first issues, you can just read this whole story. Like we had to wait like what 4 months for the last issue. Yeah. So you get the trade, you can read it all in one sitting if you want to. So yeah, check out.
If you like the Dazed and Confused, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, the coming of age kind of story, then yeah, you should definitely give it a shot.
Absolutely. All right, another one. Just a quick drive-by on this one. This is, I had a hard time saying that. I think was it JP was having a hard time too. Pin-up-ocalypse. Say that 10 times real fast.
Pin-up. I can't say it either. Pin-up-apocalypse.
Pin-apocalypse. I mean,
there it is.
If you don't have the gift of gab, it's not an easy to say thing. And this is also a one-man show, a one-person show, written and drawn by Andrew Tarasov. This pretty much is what it says in the title. It's on the Massive imprint, and it's a pinup style, which is he does quite well, and it's just basically an excuse to draw pretty women. It's just it's just like, okay. I mean, it's not a great plot or story, but the art is so cool. I'll allow it. It's just a great looking art style by Mr. Tarasov here. And those 1 in 25s are just going nuts, right? And he doesn't even draw those 1 in 25s. I saw the Micah, but
I can't remember the artists. They've been on the top list, both 1 and 2.
Yes. So all the 1 in 25s are just off the chain, as far as looking cool as far as the covers, the color scheme, and the cheesecake factor. What's that, Travis? Bobby is everything. He's like, he tells you differently. Yes, but
Bobby is everywhere.
he's everywhere, like savoir faire. So it's not a great story, like I said, but this is something I would probably buy those 1 in 25. I bet they'll hold their value because they're great looking books. But
I'll be back.
Okay, it's an I'll be back. That's what I'm saying. Yes.
Yeah, they're both I'll be
Great
back
time.
for sure.
Great time. Yes, and I'll be back. Yeah. So, but the beauty is to me is in the artwork here. And the story is just a bonus. It's just kind of an outrageous, outlandish zombie apocalypse. This is a zombie apocalypse combined with cheesecake pinups of pretty women in the 60s, in the 50s, I guess, because there's old cars, and this one here is like the motorcycle girl. The other one is the good girl with the red dress, and he's trying on a dress in the window when the zombie apocalypse happens and all that jazz. So not a whole lot of deepness going on there, but a very, very good looking art from this book here. So Pinapocalypse, good eye candy comic book. Oh yeah, one more thing before we get to the final one. I had not heard of Mouse Guard. This is the 20th anniversary of this book called Mouse Guard. And it's from, I guess Boom publishes it, but Archaea was the original publisher. And apparently this was a really big book back in the day. There is the Mouse Guard. It's like these mice who are like the Royal Guard and to defend other mice. And they get a mission where a vendor, or I think it was a vendor or a peddler, whatever the guy is, he pulls a little cart, and this vendor, it goes missing. So the Mouse Guard goes out to figure out what happened to the guy, the mouse. By guy, I mean mouse. And they find this little broken cart and everything. There's a clue. They're looking around and see what happened. And it turns out there's this big snake, this serpent, who they suspect the foul play of putting an end to the mouse. And I think they were right. And it's just it's a very simple story. It's I think it's this first, not a one shot, but it's self-contained, this first story. So it's not a continued story. And it's a very short book. It was only like I think it was like a $3, regular $3 book. And I think the format was like this. So it's very geared toward a younger audience. But I think it's something that the older people would not just kind of like, roll their eyes at. And so there was a lot of good stuff in there. And the cross-hatching, the ink work in there is astounding. Really good-looking art, black and white pen and ink art. So this is by David Peterson. So I just picked this up on a whim. Like, hey, okay, for I think it was $2.59 with the discount and everything. So what the hell?
Cute cover, man.
It is, yeah. And I had not heard of it before. So you can find this reproduction of it. I think it's kind of hard to. It was a low print run when it first came out. So this reproduction is really easy for people who just want to get a copy of it and maybe give it to your kid or something. Or if you enjoy this kind of stuff, Phil knows about it. Mouse Guard was one of the very first Free Comic Book Day titles. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. A hardcover. Damn. Wow. I did not know that. That's Johnny Carson. Have I ever read W.E. We 3? No. What is that about, Travis? Do tell. That's those books. Very cute. It is a very cute read. Yeah, the Mouse Guard is make you have sympathy for those little critters that your cats go out and eat. All right, so the second big book of the week, and it was let's face it, there was only 2 books that were big last week. One of them was Battle Beast, Festival Universe Battle Beast. The other was Exquisite Corpses. This is by the man himself, James T. at the helm. Also with my guy Michael Walsh. Colors by Jordy Belair and letters by Becca Carey. This is like talking about getting Image does this a lot. For $4.99 book, you get about 60 pages. You get your money's worth in a premiere issue here. Like everyone always says, if it was a Marvel joint, it would cost you $10. This was a really good book, really good value for your money. Every 5 years, there's these families, and every 5 years they have this thing where on Halloween they have a contest where they just take over an entire town. In this issue here, the sheriff is just being bought off because they made him an offer he couldn't refuse. He's just like, okay, here's your millions of dollars. I forgot how many they gave him. I think $1 million or $2 million, and a new identity. Now, you don't look back. You don't call anybody. Nobody knows what happened to you. But you had nothing to do with this. So the authority in town has been removed. Now these families run this town. Now, and this is about to happen on Halloween. And there's this woman who is one of the families. I guess she's tired of losing. She's tired of coming in the middle. She's kind of like, I don't know, the Bulls or the Sacramento Kings. She's tired of being in the middle. She's I'm in the playoffs. I'll never win anything. I'm just getting into play and I'm getting eliminated right in the first round. So she's recruiting this one. What they do is they hire these mercenaries or these killers, all 12 families, and they take over the town. And the last killer standing wins because the idle rich and all, don't you know? So this woman is like, she's like on a recruiting trip trying to pick up her guy for this year's version, and she's talking to this guy and telling him the story like how the world is a fiction and how we really run the world, and I really need you to be my guy for Hell Night, basically, to just represent my family in this thing. And each one of the killers has a different thing. This one is Lady Carolina. She has archery. Everyone has a different weapon. Some have swords, and some have I don't know, recluse. The one guy has a big hammer. Leopold Strong has a big hammer. One person that uses rope and cords. And her guy, Lucky, his weapon is guns. Like, you think the guy with the guns wins every time, but I guess maybe you got to be more crafty than that. Just because you have a gun doesn't mean you can, you can't get got by somebody else who is more stealthy than you are and better at their job. So she's recruiting this person to be her representative in Hell Night. That's what most of the first issue takes place doing, is explaining how this is done, her convincing her guy to represent her, and that's pretty much the setup for the whole thing. And man, the violence in here is not as over the top as Battle Beast, but it is well done. And at the end, you can see, of course, the sheriff has he just can't not contact anybody. He contacts someone at the end of the story, and we'll see what happens in the next issue if that has any effect on the outcome. But Exquisite Corpses #1. Have you read this one yet, sir?
I read part of it. I did like what I read. I do need to go finish it. I'm way behind.
Yes, tell me about it. Yeah, it's a long book too. It's quite a long read, but a good read. Sometimes you get like your Battle Beast, which is like an easy read, good book. Two very different books, both of them great. I think depends what you're looking for. You might like one and not like the other, but I'm just kind of I'm kind of all over the place. So
we did confirm last night that while Tynan is helming the thing overall, it will be like an Exquisite Corpse, and that multiple writers are going to come in where the other left off. So I'm interested to see how that whole story looks. I'm never really hype about one issue. A lot of times I want to know the whole story, but from what I have read, it does look like a cool start. I'm excited about it.
Okay. All right. So he's going to be the curator, if you will, for the whole thing. Yes. It's talking about We 3. Okay. Homeward Bound. meets Universal Soldier. It's written by Grant Morrison, art by Frank Whiteley, who's also, as we all know, is named after Quite Frankly. Awesome. Well, thank you, Travis. I did not know that. Learned so much. You guys are amazing. So that's it for what's good, man. Exquisite Corpses, #1. Battle Beast. They rule the roost.
If Damien is still here, I wonder if he liked it. Has he reviewed it? I need to go check out and see if he has.
Yes. I mean, I would love to know what Damon thought of that. Yeah. So, man, there it is. There we have it. Damn. Kind of like it a little, I guess if you have if you like watching this on your phone, you have to have the eyes of an eagle to read those things. I guess you don't want to be too big, you know. Maybe you can adjust the size of them. I don't know. I'll figure it out later.
On, because the hype for Exquisite Corpses feels a lot like the hype for A Nice House on the Lake. And so I'm curious, based on the first issue alone, which one would you rate higher?
Oh, man, you're asking me to choose between two of my favorite books. So well,
they're equal.
I tell you, to me, Nice House by the Lake, or on the lake, however they phrase it, had a little bit more of an immediate impact with me. I mean, I was kind of like, whoa, what's happening? You know, like, what do you mean, like, you're about this lake with a mountain next to it in Wisconsin and the world's ending? You know? So it's a little bit more there, but that was a quicker reveal, whereas this is a little more of a slow burn, I want to say, because, you know, you got to introduce all 12 families and all 12 of their contestants. So it's a little bit slower, but I bet from the first issue alone, and, you know, already got one down, looks like, for all the representatives. So yeah, I look forward to it. So I probably would edge out. I would have a Last House on the Lake edge it out a little bit if I had to pick.
Interesting. Thank you for that answer. I like it.
No problem.
Yeah, Janet's not a fan of the chat on screen. It's too small.
That's what I was thinking. Imagine how I feel. Like, what is that there? It looks like some...
We've got a sub from comic book YouTube legend, the immortal Biggie Shack. Congratulations, Lorenzo. You have made it.
Is that the immortal Biggie Shack? Sir, I am honored.
There he is. That's what's up.
My man. Good to see you, sir.
Says, I love James Tynan. And of course, that's a troll. He's trolling me. Everybody.
He doesn't really love James Tynan.
Everybody trolls me.
See, I'm about to take him seriously. Like,
no,
oh, did you really? You come to the right place then? Like, no, I fucking hate James Tynan. No worries, sir. We're all welcome here. Everyone's welcome here. We don't judge. This is a safe space. Greetings, Mr. Biggie Shack. Good to see you. Yeah, so that's all of what's good. And what's coming up next week, let's say? Batman Hush. You stop pulling that, I stop pulling that. Is anyone pulling that?
I'm still pulling it, actually.
Are you?
I'm just not reading it, but I am pulling it.
Oh, let me shocked.
Dude, I can't stop my run. It goes all the way back to 86, nonstop.
Damn. Wow, that's pretty good.
Most of the A and B covers too. Yeah. So it's an absurd collection that I can't stop putting together.
Well, I admire your tenacity, sir. Ultimate Spider-Man number 17, still good. Just caught up on that. We're number 16, found out who Mysterio was. And this Mysterio is very occulty, not like very magically, more so than the Mysterio in the 616 universe, which I think is more about illusion and more like of a prestidigitator more than a occult kind of a thing. So I could be wrong on that, but this Mysterio is kind of interesting. Very interesting. Absolute Wonder Woman, got to catch up on that because it was awesome when I left off. Absolute Martian Manhunter might be the best of the absolutes.
DC dominating the top four.
Dominating. Well, 3 out of 4. Yeah. 3 out of 4. Yeah. If not for Spidey, which is Marvel's Superman, And then there's regular Superman, like edging. It would be in the number 5. I had a bigger screen. If I used a wide screen, like some folks have. A lot of other good stuff there that I don't read.
No one's talking about that Avengers run. I'll tell you what.
Are you reading it?
I am behind. I like everything. I am behind on it. I am pulling it though. I like Jed McKay, but I'm probably at like issue, I would have guessed like 15 or so. And I don't hate it, but it's not like, oh, you got to read this. Definitely not that. Shout out to the homie Frog Brawler. Good to see you, my man.
Hey, Frog Brawler, what's happening? Good morning to you, sir. Yes. Good morning. Good morning. Good. Yeah. And for me, it's not that far off from morning. No lie. No lie. I sleep pretty late, as you know. We got this. Got Jed McKay. Baracco. Andrea.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Here's one. I ordered this too. It's a timeless.
Another
like
one.
Lion. Those high collars, man, they really inhibit your peripheral vision. That's the problem with them. They look sharp. A villain could be sneaking up behind, like, huh? Where is he? I don't see him. It's okay. I'm a giant. I'm probably bigger than you. It's not product. Maybe for Dracula, because you got those vampire senses. For regular people, high collar, not so great. What else we got? We got Luciano Vecchio. This is Cap Falcon, Cap Sam, and these 1-in-100s are not. You can have these 1-in-100s like if you really wanted them, or sometimes like $30 or less. If you're really into the art of Alex Ross and want to see his process, because the sketches look different than, well, clearly with this one for sure.
Yeah,
you can tell. And that's how much fucking work he puts into each one of those, man. I mean, first he's working with watercolor, which is the most unforgiving medium, and then he does graphite studies to get to this point. So people just don't know what's all going into this, man. This is a lot of work. A lot of work goes into this. I don't give a fuck. Give me eat my titty covers. I don't care. All right. Yeah, for real. The sin is where the giant man send his shirts out to be starched. To the giant cleaners. Amazing. These are questions nobody ever talked about. Where these people go? But they're cleaners. Void Rivals, number 19. I'm glad to see that's still going on too. I mean, I collected the first 15 or so issues, but still a great book. I just have to move on because I have to keep picking up indies, and you have to drop some indies you have to break a few eggs to make an omelet, as they say.
Department of Truth, that's another book I'm still pulling, but I'm insanely behind on that one.
Another, I know, I mean, I had to drop it for that very reason because I just didn't have time to read it anymore. And I love the art sometimes, but sometimes the art, the interior art just confused me a little bit, with the lettering style and all that. I mean, it looks great, but it's not super legible. Look at this, Ryan Quackenbush, 1 in 10. Kind of cool.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like the color scheme.
Mm-hmm. And a Simon Gain, 1 in 25, which is got the red lady with the X's on her eyes, whose name escapes me. Those X's. Cool. So you're still pulling this, huh? Man, you're a good loyal fan.
Yeah, no buzz at all for that book. That buzz is
not right now. It's been optional.
It's kind of buzz for bad idea books. Dead.
Oh, yeah. It's probably more buzz for them than for the bad idea books. The Department of Truth is kind of like in development licensing hell right now because it's been optioned, but now we got to wait and wait and wait and wait.
Yeah, I wonder which of Tynan's projects will come to a screen first, because nothing he's done has come to a screen yet. Is that right? I can't think.
PPC got to be the first one. Got to be.
I don't know if it will be. I might be a sleeper, but it'll be interesting to see what is the first one. Like, I think like Wind could maybe do it.
Wind is a sleeper. Wind could happen. Yeah. Wind is something that people don't even have their eyes on. And this thing, Wind could be like, optioned by maybe his own, maybe he has like a production company. I bet he does.
I think he does. Yeah. TM's in for Wind. I have not read. I've read the first 2 volumes, but I haven't read the latest volume. I need to go read it.
Yeah, I mean, the latest one I'm piecing together. I'm piecing together. We live in a dark comedy. Yes, for real. The new dark ages. Yeah.
Hyde Street. I need to sit down. Maybe I'll take off work tomorrow and just read books all day. Hyde Street's another one I'm behind on.
Don't tell your boss.
I like that cover. Oh, I got the time, bro. I can do it.
You got the time? Yeah. Take a look at Hyde Street. Hyde.
It's a crazy looking cover.
It is. They all look pretty crazy though. Like Mr. What is he getting? Mr. X-Ray. Mr. X-Ray, I think is his name. And everyone around him is just like dying, and he's just like having a good old time eating his popcorn. Yeah, that's so Hyde Street. That's so Hyde Street.
Yes, Frog Brawler, you missed it. It was part of the What's Good segment.
Was that about the
Exquisite?
Oh yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, I'll cut that out and make it its own segment later on, probably tomorrow or so. A couple days maybe. Yeah, yes, that High Street is awesome, man. There's some spin-offs coming from that too. Assorted Crisis Events. Did I just go past that? Oh. Assorted Crisis Events number 3. That's the first 2 have been standalone stories. I expect that to continue, and they have been pretty good. They take place in this universe where time is just it's just like mixed up. Things are happening all over the place. Giant Size X-Men number 1. Like, this is like the 50th one of those they've done. So, and only $4.99. What? How makes it giant size then? It's only $4.99. That's the average size for a Marvel book.
Check out the variants for that one.
Yeah.
Benny Compton thinks that the 1 in 100. 1 in 100 is going to be a hot cover. We'll see what you guys think. No, not that one. No.
Which one?
Go down.
Oh, I was like,
this book.
Yeah. All right, so instead of covers.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Ivan Talavera.
I didn't realize it has a trade dress that's open order. But yeah, that looks nice as a Virgin for sure.
The 1 in 100 Virgin is dope. Yeah, if I could get this one for the same price I got that Colossus one for, I would get that in a heartbeat. Yeah, that's nice. Ivan Talavera. 1 in 100 Virgin variant. Wow, that is the best one. The first of 5 giant size one-shots. Oh, so it says 48. So 48 pages, 49. What? Marvel giving us a break? What? Can't believe that. What happened? They give us. Oh, here's the trade dress. It can be had for a lot less, I imagine.
Yeah, TM. I think that could definitely work with Wind. Yep. Totally. And Wind is like, it's a kid-friendly book, but it definitely has a lot of adult things happening in it. It takes on some adult themes as well, but I think it's acceptable for everyone. I don't know. I feel like Storm's looked this good a lot of times. Yeah, this one's pretty good though. This one is.
If I can get this one for like less than cover price or less, I should say, I might just sell for this one rather than spending all that on the 100.
Yeah, I say go for this trade. Screw the
Yeah.
100.
This one is definitely worth it. Worth it. Arthur Adams, another man that's known for his covers. He does the classic X-Men too.
Yeah, that's an homage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Classic X-Men 1.
Sounds like it. Luciano Vecchio. Spoiler. The X-Man that never was. I can't tell who that. It looks like it could be a lady or a very curvy man.
No, it's a lady. You can tell from the hair. With purple eyes. Who has purple eyes like that? I can't think of
Exactly.
I wouldn't know either, though.
He's the X-Men that never was, though. So this is a spoiler, which I don't have. Why is it so like it looks like it's a full-size magazine size. I could be wrong about that. And how many times do they use this same Wolverine? If not his Tog Knock is doing it this time, but this is the same pose that's been used by, I think George Perez did it. At least probably he was the one that first did this very same pose. I could be wrong.
It wouldn't be Jubilee, right? Because she was an X-Men.
Jubilee
should wear out, though. I'd be down for that.
This is the 1 in 25, Lucas Wernick. Right. Yeah, I guess you have to tune in next week, folks, to find out who that mystery X-Man is or was. Or maybe Jubilee grew her hair long, and that's a surprise. Surprise! What exciting project are you working on this week?
Sleep.
Talk to me? I don't know, Keith. Wish I could say I was working on an exciting project this week. I've been slacking. Not you. I've been busy as hell. All right, back to the grind. We all know the 1990s dance show. Minor Arcana is coming back. Actually, they already came back. This is number 7. I like our minor Arcana a lot. And it looks like Mr. Terrific is getting, I don't know if this is his first. It was an ongoing, I'm not sure. Terrific. I feel like I pre-ordered this. Year 1. Batman, Year 1. Mr. Terrific, Year 1. Okay. And it's being written by Al Letson and art by Valentin Delandro and Edwin Gallman. Maybe that's one person's inking, one person's penciling. That could be it. That could be it. Is this?
I wonder if this character will get any kind of bump from the movie. It'd be interesting to see.
It might. Especially the movie is good, which I think it probably will be. Yeah. Pretty cool cover, too. I don't know much about Mr. Terrific. I mean, do you know much about him?
No, I don't know. I'm skeptical. Skeptical. There we go. Jeez.
Yes, that's your nature, just to be skeptical, which is fine. You know, everybody drank the Kool-Aid, and nobody would be there to say, "Hey, let's not drink the Kool-Aid." This is 1 in 25. Dennis Cowan. I kind of want to get this one because Dennis Cowan. And it's got the classic, the older Mr. Terrific uniform, looks like, or costume. Cool. All right, so I'll look out for this. Only $3.99 too. Man, it's very inviting price. Very inviting. Very inviting. We're taking everyone down with us. Number 3. I haven't had a chance to read number 2 yet because I misplaced it. But I think this is my favorite book of the 2 between Rosenberg and Boss. They came out the same week. I just read number 2 of You'll Do Bad Things, and it was all right, but I was kind of you know not as interested in it as I am in the first one. We're taking everyone down with us. That's I think it's the best one of the 2, in my opinion. Universal Monsters, Rat City still plugging along. More Peacemaker. Venom, Original Sin. Another Venom book. What do you think about Venom?
No, not at all.
Original Cindy. You Do Bad Things, #3, also coming out. We're just talking about. Hornsby and Halo. One of the few from their Ghost Machine universe I'm not picking up on.
I've heard it be said that that's the weakest title. I haven't really got into it yet, so I don't have an opinion of my own yet. I've only read the first issue so far.
Okay. Jeff Lemire, she's got good taste. Damn Rangers. Got a gammon buddy there.
Yes, right. We'll get them next time. Why not us?
Yep. I think they've been behind Damien. That's probably why they're coming out now like this on the Mark Spears Monsters. Yeah, I did just get that number 4 like last week, but now so it might not come out next week, but we'll see. Which dandy covers he's got in store for us. I thought it was just about the covers, but as I said last week, this is pretty good. This is pretty good, story-wise. Okay, got the A cover there. You got the Mark Spears. He does all of them too. So, where does he find the time? Where does he find the time? It's The Bride again, and then there's the 313. I guess what was that ASM 313, 313? Yeah, kind of has that look. X-Men 98, or not X-Men 98. What was the first appearance?
Wow, Spears overrated. That's crazy talk.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. I would say he's not everyone's taste. I can go that route, but I think that the way that he's just taken everything by storm is kind of like the thing is about when New Mutants. Thank you, Frog Brawler. New Mutants. That's
the first Deadpool, New Mutants '98.
Mm-hmm. That's what that is. Homaging.
I like that, man. That's nice, actually. I really like that.
Yeah. He's all over the place right now. He's everywhere. He's everyone's is Mark Spears. At first, nobody knew what the hell it was. That's why I was able to get 4 or 5 books, and nobody knew what was going on. By the time they caught on, it disappeared and they skyrocketed. On the skyrocket. So good for me. I still got it.
Yeah, you got your cut.
I got my cut. So Mark Spears been very good to me. All right. So what else we got? Oh yeah, there's 2 of them. One of them is shiny. The girl with the dragon tattoo. Imagine the other one is shiny. Costs you a lot more money. And the last one, well, not the last one, but the last open order book is this one, the Gillman. His version of the Gillman.
I'm waiting for Jeff Lemire to tell me what the fuck is going on in that book.
Which one?
Phil asked if we're still on Phantom Road.
1 in 25. Take a last look, Igor. Then seal up this door forever. Wow. Another trope from horror movies. Person chained.
Are you still on Phantom Road?
Who, me? Oh, I'm on Mark Spears Monsters. Oh, am I still collecting it? Yes, I am still collecting Phantom Road.
Yeah,
yes.
Phil was asking if you're still on it. Yeah.
I have not read the latest one yet. So I have not
I am
read
caught up. I am caught up to the last one, though.
Yeah, I mean, I caught up to everyone except the latest one. So I think that's where I'm at on that one. But I'm still pulling it.
What is going on? Who's the dude that phases in and out? Who's that big bear? What is that little baby? What is going on in that book? I don't know, dude. But he better have some cool answers.
All these are valid questions. All these are valid questions that I share. your interest in knowing what the hell is going on. So yeah, same. Black Hammer. I've dropped off Black Hammer. I just had to cut the cord. It's a great universe. You can get the first few trades. You can see if you want to join that universe or dip into it. But it just got too numerous for me. Just too many. It's too much. I just couldn't pull them all. Udon, Mega Man. I don't know from Mega Man. Stranger Things. That's already going on. Bitter Root. I haven't had a chance to catch up on that. I'm still pulling it too, but I will pull them because I know that it's only a 5-6 issue limited series, and I will catch up on them eventually. I love that series. Love that team. This one, Pale Knight. Close to being a contender. I could have been a contender for the Penultimate Book. Mad Cave Studios, England, 1349. Sir Hugh de Grey, the Pale Knight, returns from war to find a land ravaged by the Black Death and his son dying of the plague. When he prays to God to save his son's life, it's not God who answers, but death himself. And death is willing to cut a deal, as he always is. It's Peter Milligan. Peter Milligan's writing this.
Milligan, huh? I like him. I like Mad Cave. This one's a maybe. Yeah, I might want this.
Strong maybe. B cover by Giuseppe Camacoli. What's famous work of art is this homaging here? Come on, art. I slept through art history, so I don't remember. It was like, art history. Oh, time to sleep it off. Okay.
Yeah.
An art school dropout.
Did you guys ever read? He had a one-shot called God of Tremors. And I can't remember it perfectly, but I remember liking that book a lot.
God of Tremors, the name rings a bell.
It was a one-shot from Aftershock. Yeah, but I like Peter Milligan. What did he? He also had Out of Body. I think was one that he wrote that I liked.
I think Out of Body is the yeah. I was thinking
Dogs of London.
Yeah. I was thinking I Breathe the Body. That's a different story. That's a different yeah. But Out of Body was that was a good one. I recall. I was about a guy in a hospital, right? That at a hospital bed and shit like that. Yeah. I did order this because I don't have this book. This is Key, X-Men 135.
Yeah, I like the ones where they're messing with the trade dress. I'm a sucker for those.
I'm just a sucker. The Last Boy. Have I dropped off of that? Have I got number 2 of that yet? Maybe I've got number 2 and I just haven't gotten around to reading it yet. But I did like the concept of The Last Boy, of the Peter Pan kind of gone bad, I would say, but more or less, this Peter Pan's an asshole. Pinupocalypse. We were just talking about that. Let's see what lovely covers they got for that issue number 4 of this book. Pinupocalypse the A cover is not bad. It's got the whole kitschy 50s retro thing going on. I like that a lot. And here we go. Cheesecake. Sveta Shubina. Thank you very much. 1 in 25. That's who's doing these what do you call their pinups? I'm talking about. How'd you like that?
You think that'll be hot again? Probably.
You tell me.
I don't really get it, so.
You don't really get it. You don't really get
they're cool, but I don't see how they're top 10 hot list cool.
It's beautiful artwork, though, man. I mean, it's cheesecake, boobies, and exploitation aside, it's very nice artwork. And if I could see paying cover price, I would pay $25 for it if I could find it, but I would not want to pay like $75, $100 for any of those. And you got that kind of loot to do it, then God bless. Sveta Shubina is a female artist. Okay. Here we go. More cheesecake. This is kind of like the copper tone add a little bit, a little butt peeking out or something like that. But you can see how, Shabina's art and the Tarasov's art. Looks like Brandon Jones is co-writing it too, so it's not just he's not the only writer on it. Andrew Tarasov, but it's one of those books where the art drives it to me, and that's really probably what you're buying it for. This is Cover B variant by God knows who. Doesn't say who. Okay. Nope, doesn't say. AI. AI. I don't know. I got nothing. I got plenty of nothing. Nothing's plenty for me. All right, Kill Train number 5. Kill Train, not as bad as I thought it was going to be from Mad Cave, so not bad. The Sickness number 8 may be coming out. Sometimes it doesn't come out on time, but we'll be there for it whenever it comes out. At least speaking for myself, we'll be there for it. So yeah. Oh yeah. Mommy Blog. I ordered Mommy Blog. Don't hate me. I ordered Mommy Blog number 1. In this scathing, brutal, outrageous black comedy, Astrid is an aspiring social media super mommy, keeping tabs on her glamorous gated community after the disappearance of several neighbors' children. Certain a predator is afoot, she turns all of her cunning creativity, sugar and spice to catching the killer. And if her rivals for Mommy of the Year get caught in the path of the chainsaw, well, you have to break a few eggs to make a cruelty-free omelet now, don't you? Oh, all right. From Marguerite Bennett, Eleonora Carlini, she also did Vicarious. Carlini did. This is a 9th circle thing. That means that this is $5.99, 48 pages. This is one of those giant one-shots like Blood Train, and The Kids from the last couple of months. So this is the 3rd in a series of those one-shots a month from 9th circle. Oh yeah, I'm getting this. If I ordered, I think I did pre-order. Yeah. So it's yeah. I'll probably pick up another copy from the shop too. Only one cover, but that's all you need. Yeah. Yes, for you on this?
Pacers got lucky tonight.
Oh, this guy's watching basketball.
These guys ball. He told me to go look. They're going to OT. But Halliburton got lucky, dude.
I know
the final game tying shot.
I know what you're talking about. More old Biggie Shaq. Waiting for my pool stuff. Oh man, you didn't get it today? All right, let's move on down the list here. Yeah, and I'm just like zipping around here. I'm just zipping, and it's pretty much damn near time for the Penultimate Book. I'll tell you what, I think I can, yeah. Can you guys still hear me? It's about the time we lost the sound last time.
I got you.
All right, so let's go with that. Then we can get back to the basketball scores later. The Penultimate Book coming right up. And now it is time for the Penultimate Book. And this week, that book is called Goddamn Tragedy. And it's a goddamn tragedy that nobody makes any trailers anymore that I can show you for these books. But that's another story. All right. In these woods, fear everything, even each other. From breakout writer Chris Condon, Ultimate Wolverine, which he's doing a great job on, by the way, and that Texas Blood, which he already did a great job on, and rising star Sean Kerner Bitch Flies comes a vicious and vengeful account of one of the Old West's darkest episodes from those that live to tell it in a lavishly painted, entirely self-contained 48-page graphic novella. Ellen Jansen is here to set the record straight about the highly publicized, oft-sensationalized journey her family undertook in 1846. Ellen sets out with her mother, Irina, and her father, Leo, on the treacherous road west in search of a better life. But when her father chooses to split off from the party, taking an untested shortcut through the mountains, a dumbass, can her small family survive the elements, the wildlife, and each other? Or will their journey become nothing more than another goddamn tragedy? I think the latter might be possible. But that's the name of the movie. That's the name of the actual thing.
Tragedy.
It's a GD tragedy. Chris Condon, I've loved a lot of his stuff. I think he worked with the I forget the name of the guy that did that Texas Blood. That Texas Blood, very good kind of a low key slow burn kind of a thing. Get the trades if you can and read them consecutively like that. I think that's a better read. But man, well written stuff. So I will for sure be picking this up. It's a cover B by our girl Tula Lotte. Nice. Jacob Phillips, that's who did that Texas Blood with Condon. Okay, Jacob Phillips was his artist on that wonderful series. Look at, oh man, that's kind of spooky. Like a giant sphinx. A sphinx.
Yeah, that's cool.
And Jenna Cha, who did a lot of the covers for The Sickness, is working on this too. Oliver Dominguez. Oh, and it's I love this. It's a 48-page one shot, and we're done. You know, this is you know how much I love one shots.
That's your favorite.
It is, man. No more books to catch up on, and it's just a 1 in 10. It's just I think the black and white version of by Jenna Cha. That's a different one, isn't it? Is it the same? Oh, it's a black and white version. It's the same book. So yeah, this is it, folks. The penultimate book, Goddamn Tragedy. Man, I love gritty old West stuff. I'm not a big Western fan, but I think the West has been, especially back when I was coming up, it was been like romanticized a lot. They were like, oh God, it was such a great time of when men were men and blah, blah, blah. It was kind of nasty in many ways. I love when they show the grittiness and the tough part of the West, like it truly was.
And
oh man, tell me about it.
The shit smell would have been overwhelming.
Yeah, there's quite a name. It might be banned in some places. You can't even say it. You try Stephen King's Gunslinger. I don't think I've read that one. No, I saw Johnny Depp's Dead Man movie, and I really liked what is that? Deadwood, the TV series, which is like super realistic. Oh my God, that was like you can almost smell the funk. This trap is fucking with me. Thank you, Bert. I appreciate you. All right, folks, that is your penultimate book. As we said before, Goddamn Tragedy. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And we're moving on to the last book. We're a little bit behind schedule. We're going to make it. Let's see.
Remember when you said it was going to be a quick show?
I do remember that, didn't I? I mean, what happened? I just started running my mouth. I lied. Bronze Face, this is number 3. Shout out to the Showbo and Shof. Shof was on the show a few months ago talking about it. I think I pre-ordered number 3 and 4 because they were solicited together. So catch up on that too. I haven't read I think it's number 2 in a while. Dark Honor. It looks kind of like Yeah, it looks okay, but it looks like it might be kind of, cliche or cookie cutter. Barstow, I'm also reading number 4. I think that's maybe the last one because Dark Horse does those 4-issue limited series. The future is beat. Yeah, you can say that again. $13. $13 book. Not sure what's in it, but it's $13. Monster Pride High School and all that jazz. One more I want to shout out down here is Howl number 5 is going to be coming out. That I think is the last of the series. Excellent book from Ahoy Comics. And of course, Planetary Expansion number 6 to our friends at Critical Entertainment. That's going to be coming out next week as well. And the last thing I want to take a look at, the last thing is this one, which is Detective Kaiju. This rings a little bit like, remember Huge Detective from a few months ago? Yeah, this kind of sounds a little like that. And it spins out the pages of Quested, which was one of the best things to come out of Massive Publishing also recently. Of course, there's another thing would be a Crashdown. From the pages of the fan favorite series Quested comes a noir comic of epic proportion. Detective Kaiju, the hard-boiled investigator, gets his own miniseries finally, with Quested's Michael Calero, American Psycho, and Kit Wallace, High on Life, reuniting on the 3-part murder mystery. In this debut issue, Detective Kaiju's past catches up with him when the body of an old friend is discovered in South Fairbairn. Now he must face the demons of his past while investigating the unusual murder. Murder was the case they gave me. Kit Wallace, I like his art a lot on a lot of different stuff. Michael Calero is writing it. I like Kit Wallace better when he's the artist and not the writer, quite frankly. Jake Smith. This is Jake Smith. I want to say Jake Smith is doing it's picked up today, I think. The RoboCop. Yeah, Jake Smith. Jake Smith's doing RoboWolf. A name that art familiar somewhere. All right, and this is the one I got a couple of. I got one of this. I didn't get a couple. Definitely got this. Is a very Sin City type of homage, kind of a look here. This is Michael Calero's variant. I think this is it's an open order. I didn't, it's a regular book. That's very, very Sin City. I like that a lot. And of course, there's another one that I liked too. I think this one's okay. The John Somavera. That's some people's names. I'm so sorry. It's nice. And then there's this one, which is this Sveta Shubina. Man, she's getting kind of hot too, thanks to those Pinopocalypse covers. Woman can draw her ass off. No pun intended. That's nice.
That is nice.
Yeah, this is a 1 in 25, so not an open order. This might not have as much shine on it as say the Pinopocalypse one does, but then again, I don't know. People are looking for her work now, so this may be sought after, so it might not be easy to get. Sometimes I can get a good deal on mycomicshop.com, and I'll be looking for this one for sure next Wednesday if I can get a good deal on it. I'm gonna snipe it up.
These guys in.
Whoa! Hey! Yes, you guys' attention. Yeah, Frog Brawler. Yes. I see. Thank you. Always him. There's gonna be always give him what you said. Oh well, it could have been short. Oh,
I don't think so.
Oh God, you're keeping poor Marks up past his bedtime. I'm so sorry, man.
I made it again, though. Here we are.
You made it, man.
It's too bad these shows. I wish they should be numbered. You need to go back and number them all.
See, now you're giving me homework. I might have to do that though. Yeah, you're right. I should go back and number them and to Wednesday live number. Blah blah blah.
What number did I join, and what number are we on?
Oh, we'll start from that one. We'll start from the Genesis.
No.
That's because before it was just me shitting around by myself, So
yeah, but it was still the new because you didn't always do the live show on Wednesday, so it would only go back to when you first started doing the live show on Wednesday.
Okay,
and that is before me, and I think that all I know, but I want to know like how many episodes before me, and then how many episodes since me. I think that'd be cool, but it would be extra work.
You're right. I should do that. You write that down right now on the list.
Janet has volunteered to do it for you, so you have nothing to worry about.
She's volunteered. That's just what she says right here. She's volunteered to do it for me. Yep.
Thank you for volunteering, Janet. That's super cool of you.
He does have a point, but I do kind of want to do that. But yeah, that would be kind of cool.
Frog says just put random numbers.
Yes, I like that. I like where your head's at, Frog Brawler. I like that a lot.
Episode 6,000 next week. Let's go.
Yep. That's what I'm talking about. I passed up everybody.
TM better hurry up and ask this question because I'm going to bed.
Oh, yes. I have a question. Well, quickly. Oh, sorry, Travis. We're out of time. Thanks for everybody who stopped by. Thanks for everyone who's watching on the replay. I know, son, you got next week. You got what going on?
Monday nights with JP, Tuesday nights on my channel, FOC and Chill, and then, of course, back here next Wednesday night.
Man, we love you all, and thanks for stopping by. And as we all know, God willing and the creek don't rise, we will be back again here next week to do just the same. So, hey, until that time, folks, love your comic books. Love yourselves. Read your comic books. And peace and love. And peace and love. Good night, all.
TM, jeez.
We love you, Denver! City by the Bay! John Denver!
Was the fire really necessary?
Ask them.